sorry about that. I had the camera upside down. It was showing my ceiling fan and not my desktop. Hello everybody. Hi, how are you? I'm getting better at these lives. I'm getting better at coming in and when I'm supposed to and doing what I'm supposed to. And there's Baby Bear, because of course there's Baby Bear. Silly little man. Yes, you're my silly little boy. You got to get up on your bed. Yes, you do. You got to get up on your bed. There you go. Baby Bear's up on his bed. If I didn't have that bed in here, he would be on my craft space all the time. As it is, he still jumps down sometimes. Like, there he goes, jumping right down. Oops, I got to turn this down. Hi, Amira. How are you today? So good to see you. Hi, Kathy. So good to see you, too. Welcome. I'm so happy to have you in the guild. I really and truly am. Really. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to make this one about half an hour because half an hour seems to be a pretty good time to do my lives. And this is going to be the haul from, I'm sorry, Baby Bear, but you have to be up in your bed. There you go. Yes, I know, but that's your bed. You have that bed for a reason. Okay, so first off, I'm doing pretty well, Amira. Thank you so much for asking. It's been a pretty good day, actually. I'm behind on my next video, of course, because I haven't even started editing it yet. And it has to go up tomorrow at 7. But other than that, I'm doing really well. But I mean, that's like totally par for the course for me. So anyway, this is the giveaway. When this live goes back up after the live is over, I will put a link in the description for how to get to the video that has this on it. Hello from North Carolina. Hi, Ruth. I'll put up the link that has I'll put up the link to the video that has the link to the form to get this. And then the video has some good information on how to fill out the form and what's required. But so far I have 14 entries. So right now there's a pretty good chance of winning this. All right, so I'm going to start with these right here because I bought these. I looked at them in several different OLLIE'S, and then I finally decided to buy them. And Baby Bear, that's my soda. You can't have my soda. Oh, life with cats. And Baby Bear just bumped the camera again. Sorry about that. Anyway, I saw these and I decided I was going to buy them. And then when I finally decided that I was definitely going to buy them, I couldn't find them for $1.29 again. And so it took me a while to find them for $1.29 again. But when I did, I snapped them up. They had both of them. And I'm going to try these because I think this is a cool idea. And it has to take time to try. Baby Bear. You know where you're supposed to be when mommy is sitting at her craft table. You have your bed. It's right there. That's your bed. No, you have to stay in your bed. You silly little bum. But I think these are cool. They are paint sticks along the same lines as glue sticks, but they're paint. So I'm going to try these out first. This is going to be the first thing that I test out from my OLLIE'S haul. All right, you know what? You're getting floored this time. Bye-bye. Down to the floor. Floor you go. Bloop. There you go. Sorry about that. He's adorable and he's wonderful and he's the sweetest cat ever, but he is still very much a cat. All right, so what I've got here, I've got these paint sticks, and I'm just going to do a simple rainbow on a piece of, this is just copy paper that I cut into sheets for this, for testing things. So, and I apologize, my glass mat is sitting on top of the legs for my light and everything. Let's see if I can focus this in some. Did that work? I gotta wait 30 seconds to find out if that worked. Let's see if I'm looking at it correctly. It should be right about there. Woo! Don't you dare. Scatterbrain me. All right, there we go. So let's just try these paint pens. Starting here with this red one. Oh, wow. That's quite nice. Oh, okay, these are really exceptional. Wow. I haven't done anything. This is just the amount of product that is available right at the surface. Okay, I am very pleased with having bought these. These are exceptional. That is really, really quite cool. I want to see if there's some blending that can go on with it. No, not really. It doesn't really allow for blending, although it is getting on my finger, the last purple one. They do seem to dry really fast. These are nice. Okay, yeah, these are really nice. For anybody who wants to have good control over a large area, or let's see if I can even do smaller ones. Oh, look, I can even do smaller designs with it. Let's see if I can mimic that. Wow. Okay, yeah, all right, yeah. If you can come across these in an Ollie's, this is very definitely worth the price of admission on these. These are really nice things. I mean, and it feels like there's quite a bit of product in here. It feels like it goes to about there. So that's really cool. The texture tool, similar to chalk, I like them. Yeah, it's very cool. Oh, Kathy retracted a message that I missed. Sorry, Kathy, I missed your message. But yeah, these are really nice. Okay, if you find these in an Ollie's, I strongly recommend these, especially if you can find them for $1.29 for 3 of them, because that is really cool. And this has, like I said, it's got a nice amount of product in it. It feels like the product goes all the way to there. So, I mean, there is some gap in the back of it, but you're going to have a gap for the screw mechanism that pushes the product up. But that's a good amount of product right there. Woo! Very nice. Okay, I can see those being used in my carts quite a lot. Very cool. Hello, V. How are you doing today? All right, the next thing that I'm going to show, and this isn't the thing that I'm going to be testing out, but I'm going to show this. This is from an Ollie's haul, and this is one of the few sets of stickers that I actually did buy. And one of the reasons that I bought them is because they have silver gilt on them. I love gold gilt, but I also really love silver gilt. So anytime I find something that's got silver gilting on it, I will go for it. And then it's got stickers in there that you can use in journals or in other forms of crafting, memory books, things like that. But then it also had this set of stickers. And I am just in love with this entire set of stickers right here. This is just absolutely gorgeous. That it's got that beautiful iridescent silver coating on it. They look like they'd be really easy to remove from the paper. Oh yeah. Oh wow, and look at that, they're clear. So these are actually on plastic. They're on the clear stuff. I was just saying my kitty treat. Really, she's full grown, but we'll always, yeah, I know, mine's always going to be a kitten forever, is sitting here yelling at me. I deleted the other because I was accidentally, gotcha, understood. Yeah, they're always kittens. We have technically 1 kitten, 2 cats, and a puppy, and a dog, sorry. But if you ask me, I have 3 kittens and a puppy. I mean, that's just the way it is. They're always going to be babies to me. There's another set of the... I'm glad you caught my live too, V. Thank you so very much. Welcome to the guild. That's what we call ourselves. It's the Chatty Crafty Guild. And we call ourselves, my husband came up with the idea of calling us a guild because a guild is a group of people that get together that have similar interests that work together to improve everybody's skills. And I thought that was a really cool way to think about this channel, because I would really love for this channel to become something that improves everybody's abilities and improves everybody's style and opens up the idea of crafting to people who might not think it's available to them, but it really is. Oh, they are so pretty. Yes, Amira, these are beautiful stickers. I absolutely love them. These are, again, for like a journal or memory books. I have to admit that I bought these for the silver gilted ones, but this is also, these are not silver gilted, but they're also really beautiful. And look at the beautiful silver gilted letters. Oh, I know. Oh, goodness gracious. This strip of birds. Let's see. Where's the strip of birds? I know what you, there we go. Yeah, this one right, is that one right there? Yeah, the strip of birds is beautiful. And that would be a beautiful border in a card. These are going to be used in card making because that's what I do. But just imagine a card with this slicing down like a third of the card and then the other third of the card. So you've got something beautiful on this side. And then the other side of this has the sentiment and some other stuff. Gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. Thank you, Mary. Yes, baby bear is absolutely adorable, especially when he's sitting on his bed and not being in the way. But, you know, he's a baby bear. He gets away with stuff. The next thing that I'm going to test out is this thing from Arteza. And I found these. I found these for $2, and they're liquid metallic chalk markers. And just those, and y'all know, if you've watched any of my videos, you know, I do not need any more markers. I need more markers, like I need another hole in my head. But I can't stop myself. I love markers. Markers are like the best thing ever. They're like my favorite thing to do crafts with because I just love them so much. And there's so many different markers available today. Even when I was a kid, I loved markers, but there were so few markers available back then. And now there's so many different markers available that I just absolutely love them. And I try not to buy them, but I'm not very good at that. I don't maintain that very well. What is that? There's something else in here. Oh, oh wow, this package has extra nibs in it. What's this? It's got tweezers to replace the nibs. Oh wow, and look at that. It's got stickers, little chalkboard stickers. Oh wow, this whole thing is a kit. This thing has more than just the markers in it. It's got these little chalkboard stickers that you can write on. It's got extra nibs for the pens if they get messed up. And it's double-sided nibs, so obviously if you mess up the chisel side, you've got the chisel side. If you mess up the blunt side, you've got the blunt side. You've got tweezers to... Yes, Amira, that is. Oh, yes, the Potter's Wife. I highly recommend these. I haven't even tried them yet, and I highly recommend them. Wow, these are really super cool. So this is they're liquid chalk paint markers. So I'm assuming that I'm gonna have to work oh, and this is gonna mess up my camera. It's gonna move a lot because this pad is sitting on the stand for my camera. I've got to get a better stand. Yeah, you can see some of the liquid chalk paint coming up there. But I bought these because I'd never seen anything have so many qualifiers, so many descriptors in front of the word mark. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, that is smooth. All right, another one of these sticky things that are the bane of my existence. I'm going to fold it over to get rid of the stickiness. I've been hitting every Ollie's I can, but not these. They would look great on my black Arteza paper I bought at Ollie's. Oh, you found black Arteza paper? Oh, I have not seen that. I'm going to have to look for that. It's very shiny. All right, so, wow. That, wow. Okay, I've only tried one of these markers. I was already on board with these markers before I even tried one because of all the extras that you get with it. I mean, the fact that it comes with extra nibs in case you mess up a nib, that's just unheard of. I have never seen a set of markers that came with extra nibs if you messed up your nibs. Wow, and look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Let's try this bright fuchsia pink one. All right, we're going to try this bright fuchsia pink one. Give me a moment to just work it down into the tip. There we go. Wow. Hi there. Wow. That's really cool. I have to say I like the silver one better. This one's not nearly as metallic. And it's also more juicy, so it's going to take it a little bit longer to dry. I don't know if you can see it in the image, but you can see that this still has some wetness to it. If I were to touch that, I guarantee you that I would smear it. So this one's going to take longer to dry. Oh, ooh, ooh. Apparently that one's not dry either. Oops. Whoopsies. Let's see, I've been to 15 stores in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, and Virginia, and I have found many ephemera board punches that I'm looking for, but haven't found many ephemera board punches that I'm looking for. Also haven't found the Arteza items based on your video. I know they're good. Well, thank you so very much, V. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've been to about 30-something Ollie's now. I lost count somewhere around 28, but I've been to over 30 Ollie's now, but they've all been in Florida and Georgia. I haven't been anywhere else, and this is all stuff that I'm finding in Florida and Georgia. And from the comments that I'm getting, it seems like Florida gets far more of the amazing stuff than any of the other stores. Now, the Arteza stuff, I can kind of understand why Florida is getting more of the Arteza stuff than other ones, because, is it on here? Oh no, this one says Wilmington, Delaware, but I have seen Arteza products that say that they're out of Miami, so, that's kind of why I'm thinking that the Florida stores are getting more of the Arteza stuff. I'm not really sure why Florida stores are getting more of the American Crafts liquidation stuff, which they do seem to be getting. So I don't know, but this is a winner. Let's try copper. We're going to try one more color. We're going to try the copper one, just because I have them out and because copper is one of my favorite colors to craft with. I love silver, gold, and copper. Those are my 3 favorite colors to craft with. Oh, and look at that. The lid even fits on the end. Oh, these are so good. These are so good. And look at the thickness. Look how many of these stickers it came with. I mean, we're not talking a few stickers here. We're talking a massive quantity of stickers. What's that last one? Oh, wow, look at that. It even comes with little silver ones that are outlined so you can sit there and use them as stencils. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, yeah, this thing. Your Ollies have so many nice craft supplies. Ours is just opened last month and doesn't have a lot yet. Okay, I will say something, Mary. I will say something about the Ollies. There is an Ollies in our area in New Smyrna Beach that opened about a month and a half ago, and we were there for this soft opening, and then we were there about a month later. And for the soft opening, they had a lot of things that hadn't been seen in a while. And then we went back, and they didn't seem to have gotten very many sorry, I can't talk and write at the same time. They didn't seem to have gotten very many more of the craft supplies. And it's one of the few stores, that New Smyrna Beach store is one of the few stores that I've been in that actually didn't have a dollar table in it. So I don't know if the new stores, the new opening stores got their craft supplies months ago. And they're just not getting anything new in just yet, or if something else has gone on. But it seems like they're getting old craft supplies, like they got their craft supplies in months ago. And they're just now, since they've just opened, they're not getting any replacement craft supplies just yet. So I would definitely keep going back. I mean, that's going to be my advice to everybody, is keep going back to these Ollies and keep checking them out over and over again. All right, I highly recommend this kit. This kit is incredible. I mean, the fact that you get the extra nibs and everything, that's just too screaming cool. And I only paid $2 for this entire kit right here. So that's pretty amazing. All right, I didn't need to buy any more markers, but I'm so very glad that I did. And then that's the bronze right there on the black chalkboard stickers. And I can still tell that it's actually still quite wet. And it surprised me that the silver was still wet when I did my touch test on it. It looked dry, but it obviously wasn't. So these take a little while to dry. So I'm going to set them over to the side. Dun, da, da, da. Set that off to the side. Dun, da, da, da. I'm going to pull this back out because the next thing that I'm going to test is this. This is a set of washi tape that I got from one of the Ollies, and I honestly do not remember which Ollies. At this point, I've been to so many that sometimes I can remember where I got stuff from, but sometimes I can't. But I loved this, and I loved the colors of these. And I think my favorite one in here of all of them is this one right here, this beautiful glittery one. And testing it for COVID, because I always have to test glittery things for COVID, and no, this does not have COVID. Very good, it passes the COVID test. But look at how beautiful these washi tapes are right here. I don't even know what this one says. Let me see for a sec. Let me see if I can open this up and see what it says. Oops, other way. Other way. Maybe that's not the opening. Where is the end? Ugh, I hate looking for the ends of tape. Like how much time, how much of our lives have we spent looking for the ends of tape? Well, that's not very good. It just ripped in half. Huh. Let's see if I can get this going and get this going right, because that's not very good washi tape if it rips in half while you're trying to do it. The Tombow markers are great. Yes, they are. I don't know if you watched the last one. Let's see. It just says beautiful over and over again. That's actually really quite pretty. And it's written in rose gold. So let's take this little strip, and I'm not going to actually use this for any card making because it's on printer paper, but that is a really nice washi tape. That would also be just absolutely gorgeous as the outline, using this to outline a card. So if you've got like a matting layer and you use this to outline, made the matting layer smaller, or made the card topper smaller so that there's a wider border, and then stick this around the border of the card so you have this word beautiful all the way around. Oh my gosh, that would be so uplifting and so beautiful. Well, no pun intended. That would be just great. Okay, these washi tapes are gorgeous. Let's try this one right here. Let's see if I can find the end of this one right here. Your Ollies have so many nice craft supplies. Ours just, oh, I already read that one. I've hit several in Texas and a couple in Louisiana, but yes, Florida seems to be golden. Yeah, I don't know why we get the best stuff, and I'm not complaining, but I do really wish that the distribution was better so that everybody across the country would have it. Because I know if you've watched my videos, you know my biggest concern is that these Ollies are going to stop selling, you know, like there's an Ollie in Castleberry that has nothing but Z's. And eventually everybody who wants to have 3 little Z's above their crib for their baby is going to have bought all of them. And then they're going to have these left over. And it would be really nice if they got redistributed to other Ollies so other people could enjoy them, but I really don't know what's going to happen to them, and I'm really quite afraid that it's just going to end up being binned. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Look at the shimmer and the shine of that. That's this particular washi tape. That is just gorgeous. And this whole box of washi tape was $1. So I got all of these rolls of washi tape for a mere $1. That is an incredible price for this much washi tape. And I can't remember exactly how much is in these. And it's written on here, but I don't have my magnifying glasses with me, so I'm not sure. It says 1 2-yard roll, 7 6-yard rolls. So it's 44 yards of washing tape total in this. So that's just amazing. I would be willing to bet that a lot of the paper pads, if there's anything specific you're looking for, I would be happy to. Oh, V, that's awesome! Oh, that is so amazing. At the current moment, now that you've said that, my brain just went completely blank on any of the things that I was looking for. I really hope to find those lined poster board that looked like loose leaf paper. I have a great project in mind for that. I have a whole package of that, Amira, and I'm only really going to use 3 pieces of it. So maybe you and I can figure out a way to get that to you. And V, I would love that, but right at the moment, my brain is completely blank as to anything that I'm actually actively looking for in an Ollie's other than those ink pads that I forgot to buy. Ooh, I'm so mad at myself. That's the Lake Wales store walkthrough. You'll see the ink pads that I forgot to buy, and I'm still kicking myself in the butt for those. It was 6 archival pigment ink pads for $2, and I didn't buy them. I forgot it. Oh, and Butterfly PHL. Butterfly Kisses PHL made a great suggestion. And she said that y'all wouldn't mind. I'm going to ask, if I actually pick stuff up while I'm shopping and put it in my cart while I am shopping and it's in the video, would y'all be upset by that? Because that was Butterfly Kisses PHL suggestion. And, you know, I think that might be a better way of not... We're originally $10.99 on American Crafts website. That seems high. That seems, yeah, I would not have paid $10.99 for this. I will be open and honest. I would not have paid $10.99 for this. I paid $1 for it. I'm perfectly happy with having paid $1 for it. I probably would have paid as much as $2 for this because it is 44 yards of washi tape. But I don't know how much more over $2 I would have bought, but I would definitely have not spent $11 on this. And that might be why American Crafts is now being liquidated. I don't know. I can't say for sure, but that might be why. And then since we're on the whole marker bin, one more markers. I didn't need these. I so did not need these. I do not need to buy any more markers. I so don't need to buy markers. And I'm so hooked on markers that I just can't stop myself from buying these. These are called Petal Doodles 12 pieces fine tip felt markers. Oh, Butterfly Kisses is you. Well, hi, Butterfly Kisses. I did not realize that that was you. Well, hello. Welcome to the guild and welcome to this. And thanks again for the whorehound suggestion. Oh my gosh, that cleared up my cough so nicely. I mean, I'd tried everything. I'd been doing Sepacol and I'd been doing Halls and all the other ones, but that whorehound was a great suggestion. And I'm so thankful that you made that for me because, wow, did that make a difference. So thank you. Oh, wow, these are really nice. Look at how well they're packaged in there. They don't fall out at all. This is a nice container for these. This is a very cool case and a very nice container. All right, so let's pull out one of these. Let's pull out the black one because that one's going to be the easiest one for y'all to see. And I'm just going to do some little Zentangles on here and see how this works. I'm doing this fast, so it's not going to be great. Wow, that's really nice, actually. Doop, 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 doop. I'm doing this one a little bit more slowly so that I can get the right shape on it. Doop, 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 doop. Wow, okay, these are cool. Hey, Kelly, better late than never. Welcome to the guild. Excellent to see you here. This is awesome. I'm testing out these petal markers, these petal doodlers right now. I have wished for things that haven't shown up in my area in Alabama. Yeah, one of my people in my guild, I should say our guild, because it really is our guild. I can't remember their name right now, but they're looking for those Maggie Holmes planners. And in my last video, the one that went up yesterday, I did say that I had planners, and she looked at them. She said, yep, those are the ones I want. It's too far away. But, you know, that's the farthest south East Coast Ollie's that you can get to. Wow, look at that vibrant color. These are amazing. Okay, yeah, I highly recommend these petal doodlers. I don't really recommend the way I'm doing the Zen doodle because I'm not doing it very well, but I highly recommend these little petal doodlers. Look at that. That is really quite striking. Yes, they are great, Mira. I agree with you completely. These are just beautiful. And like, okay, I did not need any more markers, but I am so absolutely, I wonder if this really is fluorescent. Oh, wow, it is. Look at that. This thing also has fluorescent colors. Oh my gosh. I did not realize that when I bought it. Look, it's got a fluorescent orange, a fluorescent pink, a fluorescent yellow, and a fluorescent green. And it's got this black. I'm betting that this is gold and silver then. If those are fluorescent, yep, that's a nice, it's a nice antique-y gold. And let's try this one. Oh, yep, that's a nice silver, a nice little burnished silver. Wow. These markers just keep getting better and better and better. And I think I paid $1 for these. I think these came off of one of the dollar tables. Wow. Wow. Kelly Newman, I missed what I said that was funny, but I say a lot of things that are funny because I have a very odd sense of humor, as y'all have figured out from my videos at this point. Oh, look, it's got a beautiful teal too. Oh, wow. Okay. Highly recommend. If you can come across these petal doodlers, highly recommend. They have an amazing case. This is so valid for keeping them. I mean, these don't, they don't fall out of the case. I mean, they are in there. So these would be perfect for taking with you for a nice afternoon sitting underneath a tree and doodling on a piece of, my excitement. Thank you, Butterfly Kisses. I appreciate that. I try to be excited as many times as I can. I try to be a happy person. It doesn't always work, but I do try to be a happy person. Okay, put those aside. I'm going to sit here and play with those for the rest of the time. All right, so here's another thing that I bought, and I bought these a while ago. These came up in a haul, and not a haul, a shopping video before I got sick. So this is definitely before Labor Day that I bought these because I got sick over Labor Day. Pull that off. Yep, there we go. Bye-bye, sticky thing. These, oh, darn it. All right, fine. You want to be that way? I'm going to attack you with some scissors. Gotcha. Okay, open. These I got before Labor Day, and I know I got them before Labor Day because I got them before I got sick, and I honestly got these to cannibalize them because I'm probably not going to use these as gift cards or insert cards like that, but just imagine putting a little scallop die cut around that hello and using it as a greeting on a sentiment on a card front. The back of the hello ones are blank, so it would give me another card front. So if I cut this properly, I could cut this in half and have a card front. This is an A2 side card front because they are 4.25 by 5.5. So this is an A2 card front. If I cut this out right, I would have this gold frame that's the A2 size, and I would also have this hello to use as sentiment on a card. So this has the potential to become 3 different cards. This one card right here has the potential to become 3 different cards when I cannibalize it. So that's really cool. Let's get past the hello ones. And then we've got these beautiful little polka dots that are, again, one-sided, but that would be an excellent background. And then I still have another A2 card front over here that I could use. And it's got a nice, really shiny gold embellishment on it. And it's blank on the inside, but it's textured on the inside. So if I wanted to use this blank side for something, I could use it for a... Mary agrees with you, Butterfly Kisses. I could use this textured side for doing some extra interest and texture for one of my cards. Oh, look at this one. Oh my gosh. Again, it's single-sided. There's nothing on the back, so this is just another A2 card front. But look at that. Oh my gosh. Use a word die to cut out a word from that, like happy birthday or hello or, you know, season's greetings, Merry Christmas. Oh, happy holidays, joy, whatever. Look at that. That would make such beautiful words. That would be such a beautiful texture for that. Oh my gosh, that one's beautiful. That one is exquisitely beautiful. I don't remember which store I got these from. This was early on in my OLLIE'S shopping that I got these. And again, these are blank on the back, so it's an A2 card front there. But then it's also got this, and it feels like it's about 67-pound cardstock. It's definitely not 110, but it's heavy. It's kind of on the heavy-ish side, so it's probably 67-pound. But that's another one that would be just beautiful, is either a background or as a border or as, you know, cutting out, you know, a word, or even just cutting these into strips and using those strips as accents around the border of a card. That would be so pretty. Oh my goodness. And then there's this one. I tend to stay away from the dot things because of the people that are sensitive to dots. So I don't know how much I would actually use this small dot picture. I mean, the larger dot was kind of the same reason, but I tend to stay away from things that have dots for that reason. But I bought these, so I'll use them in something. I don't have the dot sensitivity. I have another weird sensitivity, and if y'all want to know, ask. I will tell you, but it's just a very weird sensitivity. But I do have one. I don't even think there's a name for the weird sensitivity that I have. But, and then this one is just gorgeous flowers. Look how beautiful that is. That would be a beautiful card front with just a nice sentiment right on the front. Just that would be the whole thing right there, because that beautiful gold is all over. It's still blank on the other side, but it's all over that. That is so pretty. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Okay, and then, oh, stripes. Stripes. Beautiful little stripes. Again, blank on the back. So, oh wow, look at that. That's got like Egyptian or mid-century modern vibes to it. You know, Asian culture vibes to it. That's beautiful. Yeah, anything foil and shiny. And I think these were $1.99 for this entire pack, and there's 40 cards in here. And so that's 80 card fronts at least, because I can cut these in half and get card fronts out of them. Like I said, I'm not going to use them as greeting cards the way they want me to. Oh, whoa, look at those huge stripes. Cut that out and put the sentiment, elevate the sentiment right on top of that. That would be beautiful. You know, do it as a landscape card and have some picture up here. This gives me 2 sentiment lines. So, oh, gorgeous. That one's absolutely gorgeous. And then this one's got a chevron on it. Wow. Okay, this was definitely worth the price of admission right here. I mean, these are gorgeous. It gives me 40 foiled card fronts and 40 plain card fronts that I can do anything I want to with. The sky is the limit on these. Definitely highly recommend if you come across these gold foil ones, because there's a lot of really beautiful ones in there. Those are amazing. Those are going to be definitely used in my card making stuff. Hi Chatty Crafty, new subscriber. Welcome to the guild. Love your videos. Thank you for showing the Delray Beach. Oh, you're quite welcome, pretty eyes. I am so glad that you were that you enjoyed the fact that I put the Delray Beach store up. It was a long drive for us, I will say that, but it was so worth it. And oh my gosh, those petal storage things were so amazing. I did buy one of those petal storage things for me, and I did buy one to give away, but it may turn out that I give both of them away, because I don't know if I have enough room on my desk to keep that petal storage thing for myself. So there are 2 in my possession. One is definitely going to be given away at some point, and then the other one is going to be either part of my stuff or a part of a giveaway. I don't know yet. I haven't figured that out yet because my desk is pretty full. Okay, so we're at half an hour now, and that's about the right length for one of my lives. So I'm going to do this last one right here. This is for floral clay molds. This is for Fimo. 3 silicone floral clay molds, clay not included, durable, for use with polymer clay, non-drying modeling clay, easy to clean. Okay, this does not say that it's food grade. So these might not be useful for fondant, because this does not say that it's food grade silicone. So if you were thinking about getting this to make fondant flowers with, that might be something to, I need to send you money so you could shop for me. I'm not completely against that, Mary, but we definitely have to find some way to make that equitable for both of us, because I don't want either of us to run out of, to be taken advantage of. Because, you know, if you've seen my my giveaway videos, you know that I'm really against people getting taken advantage of, because that's not kind, and I'm all for kindness. So we can definitely do something with that. If you've been a member of the guild for over a week, you can put a post in the community where I put the vote post for when this particular live was going to go, and other people can comment on it as well. But there definitely has to be some sort of check and balance so that we can make sure it's equitable for everybody involved, because I don't want anybody to get taken advantage of. I don't want anybody to get ripped off. I'm really big against that, because I don't want anybody to lose money. It's just not fair for people, especially in this economy right now. Nobody has any money to lose. That might be one of the reasons why Ollie's is getting so much business, and Michael's is like sending out like 10 emails a day going, please come shop at our store. I don't know if y'all are on the Michael's mailing list, but I'm on it twice now because I got moved over from Joann's. So I'm getting like 10 emails a day from them going, please come shop at our store. But these are really nice. These are going to be really beautiful making polymer clay. But like I said, I would not use these for fondant or any sort of icing or anything like that, because this definitely does not say that these are food grade silicone. So I would hate for anybody to get hurt by something that's in this that's not food grade. I don't know if there's a difference between food grade silicone and non-food grade silicone, because I'm not a baker. Yes, Amira, Michael's is so expensive. Even when they have, every now and then, they'll send me a free $5 voucher, and I will go and get a $5, oops, sorry, my cat hit the camera again. I'll go get a free $5 Craft Smart paper pad from them, because I have the $5 voucher, and when the Craft Smart paper pads are on sale, they're $5, so I get one for free. But that's really not the only time that I go to Michael's right now, is because, and another thing is everything that I could no, baby, don't do that, baby bear, don't. He just rubbed his face right on the light that's holding the camera. Sorry about that. Baby bear can be such a cute little boy, but he is such, there he goes. Cats. Cats. You have a bed. All right, well, on that note, I guess Baby Bear is saying, Mommy, it's time for you to be done talking to everybody else. It's time for you to spend time with me, Mommy. I wish he'd show you his cute side, not his butt side, but, he's just a baby bear. But it's been about half an hour, and that's about the right length of these. There will be another live on Friday. Yes, Butterfly Kisses. They are definitely sending out more emails. I mean, I'm getting so many of them a day. It's like I go to my email, and I've got like 10 emails, and 8 of them are from Michael's. Anyway, Baby Bear is saying that it's time for Mommy to be done, and it's time for Mommy to go sit down on the couch so that Baby Bear can sit on Mommy's lap, because Baby Bear is very much a mama's boy. So I'm going to end this one here. I am going to do another live like this on Friday, and it's going to be at 9:30, because the Friday lives are going to be, yes, he does want attention. That's all he ever wants. He's such a baby. But you know what? I love him so much, and he's so totally worth it that I don't care. I will go give him the attention that he wants, because he was very good and left me alone for half an hour. He's a very good boy. But I am doing another one of these on Friday, and the one on Friday will be either at 9:30 or 9:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and that's going to be at 6:30 or 6:45 p.m. LA time, so that everybody can, and this is the time that everybody voted for. This one got 50% of the votes, and the other 3 time zones only got the other 50% of the votes. So apparently this is a good time to do my lives. So thank you very much to everybody who was paying attention and who was watching, and everybody who watches after this is re-uploaded, because I got over 800 views on my last live after I re-uploaded, and that's just amazing. Please do encourage everybody that you know that would be interested in my content to subscribe, share my videos, push it out. I've got almost 700 subscribers. I need 1,000 to be a mature channel. I was a baby channel. I'm now a tween channel. I'm shooting for mature channel. So let's get there, and I know we can. And thank you so very much. And everybody, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening, or rest of whatever time it is that you're watching this. Bye.